All right, guys, we're on another one of my wife's crazy Instagram ideas. So,
Pinterest.
Hi, Miles. So it's called Batten. What is it?
Batten?
Yeah, Batten. So very simple, 1x3s, 1x2s. So we're gonna come up with the 1x3s.
Miles.
We're gonna come across with 1x3s also, and then we're gonna cap off. Sorry, this is broken. We're gonna cap off the 1x3 that's going horizontal. We're gonna cap off the 1x3 that's going horizontal with 1x2. So we'll go on like this, another 1x3 here, 1x2 on top. We're just gonna angle down these edges. This is original molding on an old farmhouse. You like that idea? That's a good idea, right? It's an old farmhouse, so I don't want to take off this molding. So we're just gonna angle these down. It's not gonna look as good as going right up to a flat molding. So if you're starting from scratch, just do a flat molding so you can butt up right to it. But this, we're just gonna bevel it down. We're gonna go every 16 inches, and that's about it. All right, guys, so some tools you wanna do for the job. Pencil, obviously, tape measure, obviously, 90-degree square, just to make sure things are even off the baseboard. This is an angle finder. What you'll do, we're gonna be working with obtuse angles over here. So what you'll do is you'll measure that angle, you'll divide by 2, and then you'll subtract whatever your division by 2 is from 90, and that's gonna be your angle to cut here. Our first step is, we got my handy dandy helpers here, Austin and Greg, as usual. We're gonna measure these out, make sure they're level where their wife wants them. And you'll see this is a little short right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little cut in the middle at an angle so they match up. That way we don't have to put a little piece in here. So just a heads up there. Guys, I almost forgot to, don't forget your finishing nailer. You can get these for like $100 on at Home Depot. All right, guys, just a little update here. Got your 45 degrees in there. Obviously, some of the older houses will be a little different. So if you want to measure, you can. You can always caulk. I know everybody's gonna be like Mr. Perfectionist out there. I got all these YouTube critics. So listen, I'm just doing this for fun. 1x3, 1x3, 1x2. Real easy, straight up. Gonna go to your 1x3 here. Straight across, obviously level. And then you're gonna put your 1x2 right on top like a cap. Here's your 45. Like I said before, we just beveled these edges under here. And again, it's not something that I wanted to do. I'd rather this not be here, this quarter round, but it's all one piece. So we just beveled them like that. This is all gonna be painted the same color. But you know, again, once that happens, no one's ever gonna know. And I just don't want to cut into the integrity of the house. The house is from 1930s. It's a old farmhouse, so I just can't bring myself to do it. So that'll be good enough for me. It'll make the wife happy, and that's really all that matters. But you kind of get an idea of the look. You really should pre-paint beforehand, but my wife's juggling 2 kids, so that's as far as she got. So she'll have to paint later, but these edges ended up being 30.5. So I measured again. I measured the obtuse angle. I subtracted from the 180, and then I divided by 2. So it was 61 degrees here. So these are 30.5, kind of different. I am gonna go, you'll see here, I am gonna go underneath here and just do little ones. And what we did is I started here so that I didn't have to cut into the thermostat here. So we're doing every 16 inches, but you match it no matter what. So even when you go around the corner here, you're doing your 16 inches. We put a little gap in there just for looks, but you just want to maintain that 16 inches all the way across. All right, guys, so this is pretty much it. Some pointers I would point out are I sanded the corners here so they were a little rounded. I caulked all the cracks here and sanded all this too. Something I wish I did, I'm gonna go back and do here. Just a pointer for you, as you can see, there is that crack looks like crap. So I'm gonna go through and caulk all that, and then I'll repaint. I gotta put another coat on anyways, but you get the point of the difference. Came out pretty nice.